Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading is a mid-monthly love and finance reading for all of the signs for mid-month January 2021. So I'll be using for the readings the Tarot of the Divine deck as well as the Light Seers deck. I'll pull oracle cards from the Life Purpose deck and the Romance Angels deck, and if I need to clarify, I'll be using the Zillick Tarot. Just a reminder, these are general readings. If you would like a more specific, personalized reading, all of the information can be found in the description box below this video. Also, I would welcome you over to TikTok. If you're on there, join up with me there. I post different, obviously shorter videos there, so we can connect on TikTok. I'm at Changing Phases Tarot. Okay, I will stop for now and see each of the signs in a second for the reading. Hi Leo, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your reading. So as you can see, I have shuffled off camera and laid the spreads just to save a bit of time. All right, we'll start off with the love and relationship reading. So in the past position, you have Major Arcana number 8. This is the Strength card, associated with the sign of Leo as well. So this is, could be you just showing up very much in your power, right? You have been. This sits in the past position. In the present, you have the King of Cups. So might be dealing with an older water sign individual. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Might be a father figure, father of your children, your own father. Doesn't necessarily have to be a man though. In these general readings, they aren't gender specific, so could be male or female, but usually an older, more mature water energy. And then you have as the outbound energy, the Six of Cups. So more water energy here, but Six of Cups can be a past life connection, that soulmate, past life type of connection with a person. And in the card from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy, you have the Knight of Wands. So fire energy here, right? This could be more of a middle-aged fire sign individual, Leo like yourself, or Aries or Sagittarius. But let's start with this then, the overall energy. This is a very exciting energy. This can be a new relationship coming in for you. Knights, they're typically the ones in the tarot who go off on quests and then they bring back things, they bring back offerings. So this could be, a very exciting new offer, a very passionate offer. This relationship, if it's just starting up, it's in the beginning phases. It's like that exciting, very passionate start of a relationship. This is also a very creative energy, the Knight of Wands. This is, look how free she looks there. And then we even have like the horse in the background. So it's kind of like you are free to roam, roam free or really free to be who you are here. Kind of, you see she's playing the drum, like you go, walk to the beat of your own drum type of energy. If this is somebody else, they could be a very different type of person, right? Somebody who is also very much of an individual, somebody who's not afraid to be different, to be, authentic versions of themselves. If it's this relationship, it's very exciting, right? Very exciting, passionate relationship. But, with the or the Major Arcana 8, the Strength card, this typically has to do with having the inner strength and the inner determination to deal with a situation, right? But in this particular deck, it does have a slightly different meaning of, yes, there's a need to, to have that inner strength, but there's also the need to have compassion. We have the little lamb here, and you see that she's like half, half lion, half woman, and she has the heart hanging at the center. So it's like what's at the center of how she's reacting or acting, or at the center of, how she is moving forward here is with love and compassion. And there's more like compassion energy with this King of Cups because he is as the king of his suit, he's really mastered the suit of cups, which is water energy and deals with our emotions and feelings. It's also relationships. And he has, coming out of his heart space, you see there's like all this light coming out of it. So he's also very compassionate. He's very emotionally intelligent. He knows how to, how to really deal with his emotions and how to interact with others and be open to other people and their feelings and their emotions. So, this could have been you moving out of this guarded position of, feeling as though you needed to have that inner strength and kind of acting more guarded, opening yourself up more here in the present to this wonderful, Six of Cups energy. It's a very balanced energy, the Six of Cups. It's also to do with nostalgia. Sometimes it appears when there's somebody coming back from the past, so reconnecting with somebody from the past. It is that past life type of energy. So it can sometimes show up when you're reconnecting with people from your soul tribe, your soul family. It can also be, you see that the man here, he's obviously thinking back on the past, on good times. So reminiscing, thinking back on, or reconnecting even with, people from your childhood, family members, friends from your childhood, thinking back to better times. It can also be bringing about those, the sort of better times in a relationship. If things have been a little difficult, opening yourself up, working on both of you working on yourselves to have that better relationship, to get to that more balanced, the Six of Cups, the balanced energy here. But it's, having this Knight of Wands as the overall energy, there's a great deal of excitement and passion. And so I'm getting, there's a lot to do with like personal growth, like this working on your inner self, personal growth here, but then opening yourself up to, possibly getting back with somebody from the past, reconnecting with this person from the past, or, starting up a new relationship with somebody who you've known in a past life. So that soulmate connection. And you have as your Romance Angels Oracle card, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So there could be, right? There could be this deepening of the relationship. This could be this offer that's so exciting coming in here with the Knight of Wands. This could be a very exciting offer of engagement coming in for you. So that's very good if that's what, if you're in a relationship, this could be an engagement coming in. For others who are not in a relationship, this, whatever's starting up for you, if this is this new offer, this new relationship starting up, it could, has this potential to lead to engagement. So however it sort of plays out in your life, it looks very positive. Okay, so let's move on to your career and finance. And you actually have the Six of Cups from the other deck. It appeared in the exact same position, but we'll get to that. So career and finance. In the past position, you have the Seven of Wands, followed by Major Arcana, the Hangman, right? And that is number 12 of the Major Arcana. And then again, the Six of Cups. And from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for your career and finance, the Eight of Coins, which, for a finance or work-related reading, this is sometimes referred to as like the apprentice card, the worker bee card. This is, working very hard, being very diligent, perfecting your craft. Sometimes it can be when you're taking courses, you've decided to go back to, to get some type of diploma or, a certification, heading back to university to get a second degree. Can be just to start off at university, if you've never gone to university, but it's expanding on or growing your knowledge. It's also, the apprentice working hard, perfecting your craft. putting in the time, putting in the hard work and effort, right? And you have that as the overall energy. The Seven of Wands sitting in the past position, this is usually, you know, it's where you're defending yourself. So needing to defend yourself, defending your point of view, possibly coming up against, you know, a little bit of, not conflict, but like pushback, people maybe challenging, you know, why are you doing this? Why did you take that approach to something? So it's needing to stand your ground, right? And you can see here, he looks very forceful. He's standing his ground, definitely. So standing up to people, defending your point of view. And then there's this pause, this freeze in the middle with the Hangman. And the Hangman is all about gaining a new perspective on a situation, right? On something. And obviously here, you can see that she's not even tied. Usually the Hangman is like tied in an upside down position. And even though it's not very comfortable, right? The Hangman understands that it's necessary to gain a new perspective, to surrender to the moment, to have that, you know, that time out of being frozen in time. Here, she's not even tied up there, but she understands still that it's necessary, right, for her to have this new perspective. Obviously, if she were the right way up, she wouldn't see things from the same way, or, you know, in the same way or from the same vantage point as she can do upside down. It can be delays as well, but they're necessary delays. And so we're asked to kind of surrender to the moment, surrender to this temporary, you know, lapse or delay before moving on. And then again, the Six of Cups, there's this looking back to the past, reconnecting with the past. So there's some past, either past life connection or something that you used to do. This could even be, you know, a job that you used to do, going back to somewhere where you used to work. This could be going back to, you know, thinking back on your childhood, and something that you always wanted to do when you were a child. That, you know, there's sometimes that energy with the Six of Cups. Now, I do want to see what, from the guidebook, what story is associated with each card, because this deck is a little different, right? In addition to the, you know, the traditional sort of meanings that go along with the cards, this deck is inspired by folklore and fairy tales from around the world. So each card is associated with a particular fairy tale. So if we start off with the overall energy of the Eight of Coins, it's from a German fairy tale of the Six Swans, and it represents the long haul, this sort of break in the middle of a project that needs to be completed, right? So there's a project to be done. You see that she's working very hard there to complete the project. So this princess needs to keep weaving nettles in silence if she wishes to set her cursed brothers free. So it has to do with craftsmanship, commitment, determination, ambition, and concentration. And nettles can sting, right? Nettles aren't always the easiest thing to deal with. But she's doing it, and you can see, oh, I just noticed, look, her hands and her feet, she's stung, right? She has the marks from the nettles, because stinging nettles, they can leave very, very painful marks, right? And like almost burns on the hands and feet here. But she's doing it because she's so determined to, in this case, right, talking about her brother, she needs to set them free. So she's just, you know, even though it's hard, she's put her nose to the grindstone, and she knows she has to get this done. So, you know, for some of you, this could just be another kind of, or the next 2 weeks could be a phase in which, you know, there's a lot of work to get done. It might not be the easiest for you, right? It might be very difficult, but you know that you need to do it. You need to just sort of remain determined and push through. And the Seven of Wands is also, you know, kind of determination, in the sense that you need to stand your ground, right? Be determined. Let's see which story it's associated with. So this is it's an American folk tale, right? John Henry. And it says, against all odds, John Henry stands up for what he believes in and is willing to fight to the bitter end. His courage and resolve is an inspiration even to those who disagree with him. So endurance, fighting for beliefs, perseverance. So yeah, very similar, right? There's something that you're struggling to, to get through. It's hard work, it's difficult, but look how determined both of them. It's like they're so determined to make it through this. So you're very determined moving forward. But then there is this Hangman. What does this have to say? What is that associated with? Let me find it. Oh, one more. Here we go, the Hangman. Okay, so this is Sleeping Beauty, right? Italian fairy tale. It says the Hangman ceases forward momentum to avoid disaster and instead favors reflection. Sleeping Beauty is a symbol of stasis with the options of sleep or death. She chooses to wait for more favorable conditions. Suspension, restriction, sacrifice, readjustment, and improvement. Yeah, so this time out that she's in, she understands that, there is an improvement coming in, and it's an improvement and kind of a relief from whatever it is that you've been, just slogging away at and working so hard at here. Last one, the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is from the Danish fairy tale, the Snow Queen. And so it evokes a nostalgia for sweeter times. Kai and Gerda are best friends as children, but when Kai is struck with depression, he leaves with the Snow Queen. Through many adventures, Gerda saves him, but by then, innocence is gone. Nostalgia, old friends, sharing childhood simple joys. So it has to do with, again, there's almost this, not giving up there, but this is more, nostalgia and possibly connecting with people or reconnecting with people. Or bringing back this, this happier times after this period of, suspense and kind of taking this time out. There is an improvement, and the improvement will lead to, like things used to be, right? It'll kind of bring things back to how they were before, but before was better, right? So getting you out of all of this hard work and difficult times to better times, bringing you back to better times. Your oracle card is you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Which, it's interesting because the Six of Cups, water energy, it does have to do with intuition and feelings, right? Emotions. So there could be this need to, here it's like you're changing, you're becoming more sensitive, but maybe this has to do with, when you were a child or when you were younger, you felt that you had this sensitivity within yourself, but, maybe you've had to put up defenses, not really, maybe you've kind of turned your back on that a bit, and now you're being asked to open yourself up to it again. But there's something about, and this is a positive energy, the Six of Cups. So, there is an improvement towards the end of the month. There's improvement followed by, kind of this return to happier times. But you've been working really hard. There's, things haven't been easy for you. If you have a job, you've just been really just working, just almost killing yourself doing it. If you are in the sensitivity, makes me think of, like the healing sort of careers. So if you do work in healthcare or taking care of people, working as a nurse, anything to do with that. I mean, with the situation that we're in right now, you might have been working just nonstop shifts, and and there's an improvement though. You're coming out of it. There's a definite improvement here, and this return to happiness. So yeah, I do hope that the kind of specific messages there, but I do hope that they help in some way, and I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful rest of the month. Bye for now.